Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 802, and today's topic is the discovery of sulfur drug, that is sulfanilamide. And in previous lecture I have already mentioned that how the natural dye was used to treat the infections, especially the bacterial infection, and then the one very powerful derivative was synthesized that was known as prontosil, and that prontosil chloride was soluble, and this prontosil derivative, it was sulfonamide derivative, but it was less soluble, and later on it was found after a lot of research in the year 1935. That was the time where a lot of research was going on, and it was found that when this drug was given to the patient, they found that during the metabolism, this prontosil was broken down into sulfanilamide, and that actually sulfanilamide radical was responsible of killing or destroying the microorganisms like bacteria. And then later on, a lot of researchers, they tried and they were successful to synthesize lot of derivatives, and by 1940 they were successful to synthesize up to 3000 derivatives, and by 1945 it became 6000, and it was very effective. And by that time it was clear that this is one of the most powerful drug, potent drug to treat the bacterial infection. And for this synthesis, in the year 1939, the Medicine Nobel Prize was given to the scientist of that is in Paris for this work to synthesize the new derivatives of sulfanilamide. So all these here are given. For example, this was prontosil. So this prontosil was given, and this prontosil was converted in the form of chloride, and that chloride was given. And once it was there in human being, it was broken down into two molecules. The one molecule was 1,2,4 triaminobenzene. 1,2,4, 1,2,4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's why it is called 1,2,4 triamino, means 3 amino group is there, and that is benzene ring. And the other compound was, that is sulfanilamide. So this sulfanilamide was discovered that this is the main ingredient, main chemotherapeutic active agent present in prontosil. And then the researchers started synthesizing the derivative of sulfanilamide, and that gave a lot of opening to sulfur drug to treat lot of bacteria, pneumonic condition, cold, tonsil, cough, lot of things were treated. Actually, then it became two type of drug grouping. One, antibiotics, tetracycline, estreptomycin, they were treated by the, but by that time antibiotics was not advanced, because penicillin was in the process of getting in large quantity by World War II, and at that time these sulfur drugs were very, very effective and very, very popular to treat all the bacterial other microorganism infections. Number one, in 1835, actually it started from 1835, at that time they were getting this sulfur drugs in the form of natural azodyes, all the dyes, and they were using. And it was not known that actually the active principle in that azodye is nothing but sulfanilamide, and that was only clear when prontosil was broken down into that is sulfanilamide, and it was found that sulfanilamide was active against bacteria to destroy and to kill. And then it gave the new route to the research, and in this way they were successful to synthesize the different derivatives, and their numbers are in thousands today. So that is in 1835, the person J. Trefoil, director of Pasteur Institute, very reputed research institute in the name of Pasteur, who gave the concept of pasteurization means fermentation. In his name there is a research institute in Paris, and the director, he observed that protosyl metabolizes into sulfanilamide in the human body, and this led to discovery of active portion of protosyl molecule as sulfanilamide, and this radical was active against bacteria. And for this work, later on in 1939, Nobel Prize was given in medicine. And number two, the idea that sulfanilamide is responsible for the activity of protosyl led to the testing of sulfanilamide and other compounds containing this pharmacophore group. Pharmacophore group means from pharmacological point of view, from pharmaceutical point of view, or we can say from biological point of view, these groups are responsible of destroying the microorganisms. Such groups are called pharmacophore group, and since that time the research has turned from natural azides to different derivatives of sulfanilamide. Natural azide to the substituted sulfanilamide, and today thousands of sulfur drugs have been prepared and tested for antibacterial activity. Number three, the Nobel Prize in Medicine in the year 1939 was honored for the discovery of this work, that protosyl radical break down during metabolism in human body into that is sulfanilamide, and which is active principle, and that for that work the Nobel Prize was given. And this sulfanilamide itself is widely used in medicine against cocci infections. It is a bacterial infection, streptococci, gonococci, and pneumococci. These are all different type of microorganisms. They are responsible of different type of function. Infections. In medicine, sulfanilamide has been substituted by various derivatives of sulfanilamide, and that different derivative commonly called as sulfur drugs. Number four, these sulfur drugs have been found to be very active against several type of bacterial and bacteria, and hence used in treatment of various diseases, and such as they are very important diseases such as pneumonia. It is very effective to treat pneumonia, these sulfur drugs. Then fungoria, and then blood poisoning, then skull fever, tonsillitis, and sinus. Tonsillitis means inside your throat, you have the throat sore, throat pain, that is called tonsillitis. And sinus means you will be having pain here and in your nose around, that is called sinus. So it is also very effective to treat the sinus problem, that is sinus infections. About 3,000 derivatives were synthesized of that is sulfanilamide by 1940. So by 1940, 3,000 derivatives were synthesized, and by 1950 it went up to more than 6,000, and today it is in thousands, this sulfur drug, and we are using it every day. And the number of these sulfur drugs are in thousands now, and that is commonly known as sulfur drug. And here this structure which is given here in the bracket, all the substituted sulfonylamides, that is sulfur drugs, are derived from the given general formula. So this is the general formula, and these are all substituted. And here NH2, this grouping is called 4, it is written 4, and SO2NH2 is called 1. So in that derivatives, in that substituents, it is mentioned 4 and 1 N. So that indicates that here it is NH2 and here it is SO2 NH2. So with this I will stop today, and in the next lecture I will be discussing some very important derivatives of these sulfur drugs which are very much in use. So with this, once again, thank you very much for watching the lecture.